UP ATS has arrested a Pakistani spy for involving in espionage activities for Pakistan's ISI. The Russian Army's Malka self-propelled 203mm cannon has been spotted with a Sanskrit inscription on its barrel that has been identified as the powerful Narasimha mantra. China has accelerated the handover of the 40 J-35 fifth-generation fighter jets to Pakistan by 6 months, and Pakistan Air Force is now expected to receive its first batch as early as the first quarter of 2026. The DRDO chief has said that the DRDO is aiming for a 10-year timeline for AMCA, and the first aircraft is expected to be ready by 2035. The Indian Army has confirmed that the Indian S-400 missile system had successfully intercepted a 100km range HATF-1B Pakistani-Chinese land-based tactical and battlefield range ballistic missile fired by Pakistan Army on 10 May. Pakistan's military has once again made a false claim that the Pakistan Air Force had destroyed a Brahmos supersonic cruise missile using electronic warfare, and that Pakistan disabled the Brahmos missile without firing any interceptors. China helped Pakistan to reorganize its radar and air defense systems more effectively, and also provided satellite support during the clash with India to detect India's deployments of troops and weaponry, suggesting that China was more directly involved in the conflict than was previously disclosed. The Indian Air Force is preparing to release a detailed account of Pakistani fighter jets shot down during the 4-day operation, and the details will include specific locations, methods of engagement, and radar and visual evidence. The DRDO is planning to transfer the technology of its indigenously developed 30kW laser-directed energy weapon system to private sector companies to accelerate mass production to meet growing interest from the Indian Army. It can neutralize fixed-wing drones, counter swarm drone attacks, and destroy enemy surveillance sensors at 5 km range. Larsen & Toubro will start deliveries of 100 K9 Vajra self-propelled howitzers to the Indian Army by end of 2025. India's 80 km range Akash NG surface-to-air missile is all set to start its final round of high-altitude trials in July 2025. The Indian Air Force deployed the JSR Dynamics-developed 180 km range Khagantak long-range glide bomb from Su-30 fighter jets, and the indigenous weapon has now earned the distinction of being battle-proven. Adani Defense has entered into a landmark partnership with US-based Spar Tunderleon Springs to develop and assemble advanced anti-submarine warfare solutions for the Indian Navy that includes sonobuoys, electronic sensors and navigation systems. Following Bangladesh's growing alignment with China, India has imposed significant restrictions on imports from Bangladesh, targeting nearly 42% of bilateral imports valued at approximately $770 million. The Indian Army conducted a large-scale integrated field exercise at the Tista Field Firing Range that featured a series of tactical drills, battle rehearsals, and adaptive maneuvers. Today's top 3 comments.